Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanashas. It is time to focus, and we're focusing today on the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls, I mean, the start of the week was pretty good last week. Let's go all the way back. Of course, they lost to the Celtics to be eliminated from group play, so they have a couple of games added to their schedule. We'll get into that in just a minute. Monday, on the 2nd, they take care of the Nets 128-102 at the United Center. Then they take care of the Spurs on Thursday, December 5th. 139-124. Again, no Victor Wembanyama because it just seems like this team does not play good when a team is big. Because yes, Nikola Vucevic is probably on one of his biggest roles as a Chicago Bull, but at the same time, the man can't play defense for crap. So it is what it is. But they do get those 2 wins. Then they run into the Indiana Pacers, who are in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, lose of a final of 132-123 on Friday, December 6th. And then they face a Sixer team that only has a couple of wins at the United Center, a noon game. You're like, okay, this is it. Bulls got the W. You can move on to the next week. No, they lose 108-100. They were down by 12 at halftime. Joel Embiid went off in that game. I believe he had 31 points. Zach LaVine had 30, but again, you got to play defense. You got to be able to stop the ball. Not the case. So the Bulls currently are 10-15 going into the week because, of course, already in games this week, they don't play till Friday. So they have not played all week this week. They play Friday against the Hornets, who are a young team. So I guess we're going to have our first ball off of the season. I wonder if you're going to get a chance to see the dad. He hasn't been around. He finally keeps his mouth shut. But Lonzo Ball back, and then LaMelo as well. So it'll be fun. It's always fun to see the brothers. I mean, I've been talking about this with people at work about how it's crazy how, I mean, you were at a time where you didn't think these guys were going to make it because their dad couldn't keep his mouth shut. But all of a sudden now you kind of see both guys. I mean, LaMelo was turned into a star with the Charlotte Hornets. Unfortunately, it is with the Charlotte Hornets. So that'll be Friday night. Then next week they'll be home again or at Toronto and at Boston. They have a long layoff, so if they play Friday the 13th. Oh, Friday the 13th. Oof. And then Monday, December 16th, and then Thursday the 19th. So then they have a home and home with Boston. So we got some losses coming up, and then the Bucks as well. So it should be interesting to see where the Bulls are. They did get 2 games added to their schedule because of the play of because of the tournament because they were eliminated. So the Bulls will play Friday, December 13th against Charlotte. So these are the games that were added. Friday the 13th against Charlotte at 7 p.m. And then on Monday, December 16th, they'll be at Toronto. So remember, them 2 games were added, or those 2 games were added to the schedule because they were eliminated from the tournament that I believe will be taking place this upcoming week in Las Vegas. I mean, I know everyone gets excited. There's a lot of people that get excited from the Emirates Cup or whatever the hell they call it, but it is what it is. It would have been fun if the Bulls make it. They're 0-2 on trying to make this thing. They're always in a tough, I think they have had Boston 2 years in a row in their conference, so or their division. So it is what it is. So the Bulls will try to figure things out here this week, try to get things going. Again, they think they're on the 10 seed going into this week. Hopefully we'll see this team play a little bit better. I mean, I said they were going to be a team that would, I was expecting more out of this team. You want to see more from the Chicago Bulls, but I mean, they go on this little streak. But what's going to happen with Zach LaVine? What's going to happen with this team overall? Stay tuned, find out. And we'll see if this team will just continue to be that subpar, iffy, we're not sure where they're at kind of team like we know and love those Chicago Bulls. Don't forget to comment below. What do you think of the Bulls? What do you think of this stretch coming up? They have some time off. They can rest. Is that going to get them wins? Can we see some wins to get on a hot streak? They were in the 8th seed at the, I believe over the weekend. Then they follow the games. You can't do that as well. So comment below. What are your thoughts on the Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine, all that stuff. Don't forget to like the video if you like me babbling every Monday through Friday, 3:12 Central here on the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got 20. So please continue. Love the support of all of the people as I put like I said, I've had a great week last week of views, and I appreciate, even though I was at my parents, so the quality wasn't that better. We're back in the home studio. Appreciate everyone that tunes in from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. Okay, everyone, have a great rest of your Wednesday. We're back tomorrow. Chicago Blackhawks on a Thursday. So everyone have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'm Ryan Yadashatis from the Hello Chicago Network, and we're the focus of Chicago sports.